Around 30 Pakistani terrorists suspected to be active in Rajouri Poonch sector, defense sources. Synopsis. Defense sources indicate Pakistan's alleged revival of terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir's Rajouri Poonch sector, suspecting 25 to 30 terrorists hiding in forests. This move aligns with a strategy between Pakistan and China to prevent Indian troop redeployment from Jammu and Kashmir to Ladakh. Recent attacks highlight ongoing tensions, with an ambush causing casualties among army personnel. Despite Indian army reinforcements, concerns persist over sustained terrorist activities in the region. Pakistan is trying to revive terrorism in the Rajouri Poonch sector of Jammu and Kashmir as around 25 to 30 Pakistani terrorists are suspected to be hiding in the forest areas of the region, defense sources said on Friday. The sources said the plan to revive terrorist activities in the area is part of a greater game plan by Pakistan and China to pressurize the Indian army to remove troops from the Ladakh sector and redeploy forces in this area. There is a larger game plan by the Pakistan-China nexus to not allow India to ease out of the Jammu and Kashmir sector and deploy troops on the China border, especially in the Ladakh sector, where the PLA and Indian forces have been in a standoff for the last 3 years now, they said. India moved the uniformed force of Rajouri Rifles from the Poonch sector to Ladakh to counter Chinese aggression in 2020 as part of rebalancing and put pressure on the PLA to match Indian strength. Sources said that around 25 to 30 Pakistani terrorists have been hiding in the upper reaches of the Poonch Rajouri sector in a forested area to launch attacks on security forces. Over the last years since the uniformed force left for Ladakh operations, Pakistan has started sending its own terrorists from Pakistan to the area to carry out attacks against Indian troops in an attempt to force India to redeploy its own troops in the area. The Indian Army had recently moved in one more brigade to counter terrorist activities and has achieved success in the area. Earlier on Thursday evening, 4 Army personnel were killed while 3 others were injured in the forest area of Dera Ki Gully in the Rajouri district after 2 Army vehicles were ambushed by heavily armed terrorists. The terrorists ambushed 2 Army vehicles carrying troops in Kanmandi, Rajouri.